Sylvia looked up at Albion, her heart heavy with sudden doubt. Unable to bear the intensity of his stare or the reality of what she had just set in motion, she slowly looked away, letting her eyes drop to the cold floor beneath her.
I do have the Dermaray, but…
I need it, and I need you to trust me.
I do.
Then it's settled. I'll see you tonight, and you will be accompanied by Mashao.
He's back?
With a sudden jolt, the vivid colors of the past dissolved back into the present. Putzla sat straight up in his chair, his mind snapping back to reality. The door swung open as Passion walked into the kitchen.
I was wondering when he would show up in this story.
I am practically the best fighter on the team because of him.
Your fighting skills could be better. And who are we talking about?
Dad, he's actually in the book about to help Sylvia.
Have you been up all this time reading?
Now sitting at the table, Oracle gestured impatiently toward Evan's food. She pointed a finger at his plate, determined to polish off the remaining bagels before the conversation could even start.
So, what's new?
Dad's taking Sylvia somewhere. Jeevak has a father named Amjad who you know as Adaj. Adaj was created by the Pyramidal Council, so they are his parents, and Jeevak is now trying to kill Anwar and the rest of the royal family.
A heavy silence fell over the kitchen, broken only by Oracle rhythmically stuffing her face. Her face remained a perfect, unreadable mask, completely ignoring Passion, who was looking on in sheer, speechless shock.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, he is sitting right next to me.
Anyway, so we know they didn't kill Anwar since we talk to him almost every day. Keep reading. In fact, let me see. I'll read.
As Oracle continued to stuff her face under Passion's horrified stare, she tuned them out entirely. Passion began to read, retreating from the noisy, cluttered kitchen to a place of eerie, hollow silence. No one had arrived at the banquet hall yet. Jeevak and his forces had taken up positions early, standing near the back of the silent room as they waited for the royal family and the citizens to appear.
Something is wrong. Where is everyone?
Yeah, and why is there this strange lighting all around the room?
Suddenly, the mechanisms in the doors clicked in unison, locking the exits and trapping them in the vast room. From the darkness of the overlooking balcony, a voice descended, halting Jeevak and his forces in their tracks.
So you made it. Planning on crushing the party?
Mashao, when did you get back, and where is the royal family? We wish to pay our respects during the Centennial celebration.
Well, at this point, it's none of your concern. You are all uninvited, and are now deemed threats to the kingdom. It seems we have a bug problem, and I hate bugs.
A challenge. Surely you don't think you can take us all on, do you? Come down here, and let's just see how skilled you really are.
Let me have a round with him.
Wait, how did you know we were going to be here? And where is everyone?
Oh, right. I did have some help. She has been our little bird.
Following the sound of the voice, Jeevak's gaze snapped toward the high rafters. Mashao didn't hesitate, extending his arm pointing directly at the opposite end of the balcony. Standing on the other side, exposed and cornered, was Sylvia.
I am going to kill you both. You first.
I wouldn't make a move if I were you. Wait, I would probably be going crazy. As a matter of fact, Sylvia, tell them what they have won.
You're surrounded by the Dermaray.
No!
Yes, I am afraid so, my former friends. This is what happens when you try to overthrow the throne. I wish you well, and honestly hope you survive, although it's not likely.
A hum vibrated through the chamber as the machine roared to life, casting a blinding, focused grid of light directly onto Jeevak and his crew. Instantly, the stolen skins they wore began to blister and dissolve, turning to gray ash before scattering into the wind. Stripped of their physical disguises, they were reduced to their core essence pure, flickering lights. With each frantic pulse, they grew dimmer, fading until they looked like little more than hollow ghosts trapped in the blinding glare. Terrified screams tore from the spirits as they scattered, throwing themselves recklessly through the solid walls of the hall to escape the light. But as they passed through the stone, a jarring weight seized them, They realized too late that they weren't just escaping, they had been forced into hosts, possessing whatever body, animal, or machine lay on the other side. From the edge of the chaos, Anwar stepped forward, watching the frantic evacuation with cold calculation before calling out into the room. Find out what will happen in the next episode.